Asia Campbell, and I am 12 years old, and I'm called the Little Ambassador. Yeah. The first time I met him was, I think it's 2018 January. During the Korean War, the Canadians had an ice hockey game. To celebrate that hockey game, so they do something called that's Imjin Classic. And then after that, we are best friends forever. First, I'm very excited to call Papa Moore, but I'm also excited that I could introduce Papa Moore to all of the viewers, since my dream and also my goal is to share all the stories of the war veterans to the Korean citizens and to the whole world. So I'm very excited. Hello, I'm Asia Campbell, a 12-year-old middle school student. My nickname is the Little Ambassador. The Korean War veterans know me as their little Korean granddaughter. Today, we have a very special guest. A Korean War veteran will be speaking with us live from Ontario, Canada. I'm really excited to introduce him to you. So, let's go!
And hi to you.
Well, how's it going these days?
Well, like I say, my life is good. I'm happy in my skin. I'm happy every morning I wake up, and I'm planning on doing that for many, many years to come.
Can you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
My name is Dennis Moore. I was born in 1931. That makes me in my 90th year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the youngest of a family of 8. I joined the Special Force. I volunteered for the Special Force, and I served in Korea in 1951-52.
Well, people are having a hard time because of the coronavirus, like the COVID-19. So how is Canada?
I believe now Canada is holding their own. That's all. We're holding our own.
I saw the newspaper. Vincent sent me a newspaper, like of you holding the mask in your hand.
I received masks from South Korea.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know how to put them on, but they're good masks. And so thank you, South Korea. I honestly believe that South Korea gave Canada, and they gave the world tips on how to handle this. I really believe that.
Well, thank you. And also, so what is your most memorable part in the war? I think I know what's your most memorable part in the war.
The first words that come to my mind is I was very proud. I was very fortunate to be selected. In early January, my company commander, Costello was his name, I remember his name. He was an odd-looking chap. Anyway, he said, be at my Jeep on the reverse slope. And I was there one morning, and he drove me to the rink. It was only a couple of miles and only minutes away. So what I'm saying is we were pretty close to the bad guys. And then anyway, I saw the rink. Well, honestly, I was shocked. It was beautiful. It was very strange to be able to be playing hockey, not too far. We could hear the big American guns blasting away. And, it was different, but once we got into the game, it was just something that it's a beautiful memory of a bad time.
when actually we got dressed in tents like we have here, and it brought back good memories. When I walked into the dressing tent, I just felt like I was walking into the tent back in 1952. And then when we got dressed and went out onto the ice, I mean, I was just overwhelmed with, I guess, with pride.
Well, so do you have any special memories when you came back to Korea?
Where will I start? First of all, I call this the power of a 4-year-old, I think she was 4, a 4-year-old South Korean child. I was invited to a ceremony, different ceremonies about the battles of the Imjin River and Kapyong, and different battles. During those 58 years, I had thoughts and memories, of course. I often thought, did I really make any difference as an individual soldier in that war? And Asia, honestly, I used to say to them, I didn't make any difference at all. Anyway, going back to the ceremony, after the ceremony, I wanted to be off by myself, to have my own private thoughts and memories. And I found a quiet little spot in the park, and I looked down, and there's this cutest little South Korean girl. Instinctively, I just bent down and opened my arms, and really, I was so surprised. She run right to me. No hesitation, no fear. And I just picked her up, and honestly, I just felt so good. That night back in Seoul at the hotel, I was thinking of the events of the day, and it was a beautiful day. But more so about that little girl. I couldn't get her out of my mind. And that's what I'm getting at here about the power. That young girl run right into my arms with no fear whatsoever. She was happy, she was healthy, she was clean. She erased any doubts I had about did I help in any way with that, with the war. And she told me I did. So God bless that little girl. And I think that's when I met you. You were that little girl.
I will always be beside you. To all the Korean veterans from all over the world, I speak for all Koreans when I say thank you. Thank you for your bravery and your sacrifice. Thank you for traveling across the oceans to come to our aid. It has been a blessing to have met so many of you. I only wish I can meet more of you so that I can show you how much you mean to us. I will always keep your stories close to my heart. And it is my mission to make sure you are never forgotten. Please take care. Love, Asia.